Welcome. I'm Gran, and this is BINBUSTER, where I buy, watch, review budget bin movies for you. Today's movie takes place in Missouri. It's a world that's filled with loving kids, loving families, schools, garbage men, especially some stupid ones, whose ancestor locked away this evil troll that was terrorizing their community. And then as the troll gets buried alive, he declares that this ancestor of yours, their descendants get stupider and stupider each time, till that stupid garbage man ends up waking up this troll and creates havoc on this small town. I know I would be scared. I know you'd be scared. But what happens when you're Ernest P. Worrell? You're scared stupid. As always, today I'm reviewing Ernest Scared Stupid. As always, I'm giving you my good, my bad, my thoughts, and my overall reactions to this classic family holiday film. Let's take a look. The opening title sequence of this movie is a bunch of different black and white B movies, horror movies, and as Ernest reacting to them in scared different ways, it's kind of hilarious. It kind of sets the tone for this movie. And you see, like I described in the opening sequence, I described the opening scene of this movie after that credit sequence, pretty much. Phineas Worrell locks up this troll that's been terrorizing their family, taking kids and making them to wooden dolls, so that way they would end up giving him all this power, and he could do something with it. So we don't know what that is right now, but we do find that out later in the movie. And he told him that your descendants will be getting stupider and stupider. And then enter Ernest P. Worrell, where in every Ernest movie, we get an awesome monologue. Yeah, I am Ernest P. Worrell. And he talks about who he is and what he does. It's kind of hilarious. I enjoy that. The late Jim Varney does a great job with this character. I enjoy his character as well as the many other characters you see in this film. Like the little old lady here, his fisherman guy. He talks about the Ides of War and with the Ottomans, and he dresses up as an Ottoman, and he's talking throughout it all, and it's like something happens, and it's like these other characters are all interacting with Ernest at the same time. It's hilarious. He does it, and the way he does it, how he can keep one each individually straight that way is amazing. I know they did it. I know they filmed it differently. Like he was this character, they filmed that part, then they filmed this part, and then I knew they did it, but the way that was edited just seemed to be flawless with him just switching it up, kind of like SNL. I mean, Ernest likes building things, so he helps these kids build this treehouse to keep away from bullets. I wish I had one of these tree houses when I was a kid. Like, he picks this tree where this troll happens to be buried under. Yeah, you see where this is going. And the tree house is made out of regular wood, but like car parts. It has like a gun that shoots like the stuff from inside can, like beans and stuff at people. It's awesome. They even had a little rocket launcher that launches pizzas at them. And this was bullies that were picking on these kids, and they built it for that. I'm like, I wish I had a fun house like this. I know a lot of you do wish that you had a fun house like that. I mean, it's hilarious. See, these movies are just so much fun. And that's what you get in this film. But Ernest unintentionally calls forth the troll accidentally. Why? Because Eartha Kitt's character in here happens to Old Lady Hackmore, her character in here, she ends up telling him what not to do. He does it anyways. Eartha Kitt is great in this role. It's amazing. I love Eartha Kitt. I have the 1966 Batman on my shelf back here behind me. I mean, I enjoy it. She was the third season Catwoman. That was awesome. Her just delivery and comedies are amazing. If you haven't checked anything out with her, I suggest you guys do. Awesome. She calls Ernest, "You're the great redneck hope," because we all know Ernest is the quintessential redneck. He's scared until old lady Hackmore tells him it's his destiny to stop this troll. And he said it was hard like the 8th level of Mario. That's going to be hard like the 8th level of Mario. Don't know about you guys, but that late 8th level of Mario is the hardest level of all. Awesome reference there. A lot of kids today would not get that reference, but my generation would. Sound off down below, guys. How hard was that 8th level? Let's talk about that down below. He sees this book on how to stop trolls. And he goes, oh, you need some miak. Because the L is missing from the word milk. So, it's miak. So he's looking for a search miak, and he actually finds a can of miak. I love how this comedy works. They pay off a little bit of an Easter egg or a little bit of, hey, this is how you stop them. But it pays off later on. I enjoy stuff like that, where some comedies just say, oh, we're going to throw that in there, and never pays it off. He does the miak, and it's before he gets to use it, that he's running from the troll because the troll scares him. So, and what we find out is this troll ends up getting 3 kids. He ends up getting the 3 kids who are Ernest's friends. And throughout the movie, he is able to get power, so he's able to release these other trolls. So these other trolls wreak havoc on the city. Well, the adults are so stupid that Ernest has to save the day. Yes, in these movies, every other adult other than Ernest is stupid and doesn't believe these kids. But Ernest always believes these kids. Why? Because the unconditional love of kids, and the kids are so naive, so innocent. That's the word I'm looking for. So innocent that they're believable and everything. So with that, Ernest ends up saving the day. He throws milk on all the smaller ones. They all, I'm melting. Wizard of Oz reference there for you guys. But anyways, he does it, and then he has to defeat the troll with which is the heart of a child. He doesn't want to give an actual heart. No, what that means is unconditional love. That Ernest was able to get the townspeople together to rid this troll with unconditional love. That these kids have unconditional love, and that's what stops this troll. So the kids are returned. Even the kids he had back from the 19th century are returned, and one of them is the sister of Eartha Kitt's character, and she's like, you're old, like kind of craziness like that. And I kind of find that funny, that even these kids are out of place now in this town. The same town that they were a part of is now a lot bigger and more modern by early 90s standards. So, and my last good in this is the troll costumes are great, and the wooden props that made to look like these kids were fantastic. You could tell that they went into detail, great detail in this. Practical effects for the win. Yes, like the gun shooting, there was actually food thrown at the kids. So it's like, okay, this is fun. And the fact that they use practical effects in this movie, it's amazing. There's some special effects, there's some CGI effects, but not too many that takes away from this classic. So, the bad, I'm going this not from my set point, from a set point this, if you don't like stupid comedies, if you don't like stupid humor, this movie's not for you. But I love this film. I can't think of anything bad to say about this film. I just love it so much. For a comedy, this movie delivers what it promises. The humor, the comedy, and it delivers a great family film. I recommend it for a movie night because I give it 4 stars. That's right, 4 stars. It delivers exactly what it promises. A good, clean family movie. Whereas it brought stuff like Tower of Terror, Haunted Mansion, Halloween Town, the Halloween Town series, Double Double Toil and Trouble, Hocus Pocus. A lot of other Disney holiday Halloween films came because of the success of Ernest Scared Stupid, that you can market a Halloween movie for kids. And as always, you better not be scared stupid because Ernest is for you. Make it a movie night and dive right in.